How in the blue heck did Roelly Winklaar lose to Johnnie O.Jackson here at the 2014 Mr.Olympia event? It's plain to see just from this here pose. I know why he lost, because he is a bloated cow whale. Look at the size of Roelly Winklaar's midsection. Not to mention he is softer than a bar of soap. So why did this confuse me? Well, Roelly Winklaar is a far superior bodybuilder to Johnnie O.Jackson, taking nothing away from Johnnie O. But generally, Johnnie O places 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. That's his placing. He placed 11th here in 2014. Roelly, he placed pretty decent at this event. He was placing 7th before in 2013. He placed 7th the year after in 15 and gradually got higher and higher in his placing, but boom, plummeted to 12th place here. And he was softer than a bar of soap. But let's judge this properly and go through all of the shots, beginning with, of course, the front double bicep. And how could you vote this to Johnnie O? There's no way. He has those powerlifting biceps, and he is a powerlifter. The powerlifting arms, I should say. They're just not designed for bodybuilding. But his torso looks fantastic. Does all for Johnnie O.Jackson. But his legs, very small. Nice feathering there. He did bring the conditioning. And those calves, I have never seen such a small set of calves. Must be something to do with the Jackson family. Johnnie O and Dexter, small calves, same name. Anyway, with those arms, just on the forearms alone, I'd give this one to Roelly Winklaar. What an impressive shot, even in an unconditioned state. Front lat spread. I would probably go with Johnnie O in this one because of the lat spread itself. Roelly, I'm not that upset with him and his conditioning just based on this shot. But I watched the video and every transition was terrible. Very terrible. And that is one thing that my channel doesn't take into consideration a lot is those transitions. And Roelly from pose to pose, he was very bloated in the midsection. Johnnie pretty tight in that area. But look at those calves, guys. And the much smaller legs. Much more striated, though. But I made my decision because of the lats alone. I'm giving this one to Johnnie. Side chest. Now again, Roelly, he is impressing me with the conditioning of the legs. The midsection, he's hiding it, let's just say. But one thing that does kind of get to me here, he's like a Ronnie Coleman, I guess. He doesn't display the chest to its maximum potential. I mean, the guy's a horse, but his delt, his arm, it's hiding that chest. And then you look over at Johnnie O.Jackson, he might not have the amount of groceries that Roelly Winklaar has, but you can see all the groceries. You can see what he has purchased in his grocery order. The chips, the pop, the stuff that you don't want to see. But anyway, enough about that foolish analogy. This chest development alone is enough for Johnnie to get the point. Side tricep, and I had to go with another gallery. It's the same event, but a different gallery, because for some strange reason, Roelly Winklaar does not hit the side tricep. Yeah, that's right. Supposedly, he has the best tricep bodybuilding history, and I'm not arguing that. But hey, if you're not displaying it properly, then you might as well keep it to yourself and not brag. But anyway, that tricep is pretty impressive nonetheless. But come on, I've heard comments saying he can't hit it, he's too wide. Are you kidding me? Too wide? The man can do a backflip, but he can't hit a side tricep to spec. Furthermore, I have seen him years ago hitting it. But anyway, enough about that. I would still go with Roelly just because of the tricep development alone. Rear lat spreads. Now, I hate to make enemies here, but I have to say Johnnie O.Jackson's back development is a little overrated. He's praised of having one of the best back developments in bodybuilding history. No. He has a good set of traps, that's for sure. Nice lower lat insertions, but his conditioning was never top plus. He's got little itty-bitty legs and the smallest calves I have ever seen. Roelly Winklaar, on the other hand, he doesn't have the traps, the groceries of Johnnie O, but he is displaying his to the max. And look how hard vascular his lats are. Not to mention that lower back tight. And the lower half, it is a knockout shot. So Roelly Winklaar, don't write him off yet. I don't care what the judges said. I will vote how I see fit. Rear double bi. This one does not translate as well for Roelly Winklaar. But you can plainly see those delts being displayed to the max. Not to mention the arms. That's those powerlifting arms again for Johnnie O.Jackson. Short inserted triceps. Elongated arms. Anyway, those lower lat insertions, very impressive for Johnnie O. He's been related to Phil Heath in this shot. Are you kidding me? Not even close, guys. Like I said, he has the groceries, but they're not being displayed to the max, I don't think. Pretty close, though, I think, in the rear double bi. Though, look at those calves. I'm gonna say it's a Roelly Winklaar pose just because of Johnny's little wee calves. He's got to be punished for that somehow. Ab and thigh pose, and generally this is one of my favorite poses here for Roelly Winklaar, and I still think he is beating Johnnie O. Even in a shot like this, you can see those little wee calves of Mr. Jackson. Why didn't he train his calves? Obviously he didn't that hard, but anyway, I don't want to argue with the guy. Maybe he did. His midsection appears be actually a little bit more distended than Roelly Winklaar's, which is weird because when you watch the videotape and the transitions, Roelly he's bloated like a mule whale. But anyway, carry on. Enough name callings. I'm a stick man. Anyway, look at the traps. Have you ever seen such a big set of traps for Johnnie O.Jackson? Very impressive. Very impressive. But still, look at the delts for Roelly Winklaar and those lowly inserted biceps. Wow, what a belly. Not even a transition here, and you can see the belly of one Roelly Winklaar. It's actually a close one in my opinion. Though the lack of calves and the smaller legs, the proportions were way off for Johnnie O. And Roelly, pretty proportioned in that area. But that midsection really made his ugly presence felt a lot. And when I watched the videotapes, I probably would have maybe given this to Johnnie just because he was so bloated was Roelly in the transitions. But judging by just the pictures alone, I would maybe disagree with the judges. This is a close one, guys. I just think the back development, the ab and thigh, and the most muscular. And of course, I give him the front double bicep as well, guys. Yeah, picture display, the way Marx Max Muscle judges Roelly Winklaar should have won this one. But like I said, watch the videotape. The transitions show midsection, distension, a lot. But still, guys, Roelly Winklaar lost to Johnnie O.Jackson at the Mr.Olympia. That's crazy. I disagree. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel. Find me on Instagram. Go ahead and search. Find me there. Description. I think you can hit the little blue thing. It might send you right to it. Hope you guys have a good day.